Benjamin Franklin showed moral intelligence and innovation.
Abraham Lincoln, mediator and symbol.
George Washington had the presidential imperative, gained support, and kept it through 8 years.
Thomas Jefferson showed great prudence in buying the Louisiana Territory.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
This present crisis, government is not the solution to our problem. Government is the problem.
We cannot afford 4 more years of Barack Obama as our president.
That's how we've always grown the American economy, from the bottom up. John McCain calls this socialism. I call it opportunity.
You better watch out. You better get by. You're gonna have fun, I'm telling you why. Socialism's coming to town.
President Obama's socialistic outlook has not created growth in the economy, nor has it tackled the growing deficit.
The U.S. national debt per household has increased roughly $50,000 as a result of President Obama's first term.
I think it's not just an economic issue. I think it's a moral issue. I think it's frankly not moral for my generation to keep spending massively more than we take in, knowing those burdens are going to be passed on to the next generation. And they're going to be paying the interest and the principal all their lives. And the amount of debt we're adding at $1 trillion a year is simply not moral.
Mitt Romney is the leader we need to move this country forward. His deficit reduction plan is one that will tackle the growing debt in a full 5-proof plan. At a time where the growing deficit is the #1 biggest concern that's facing Americans today.
I'm optimistic about the future. I'm excited about our prospects as a nation. I want to see peace. I want to see growing peace in this country. It's our objective. We have an opportunity to have real leadership. America is going to have that kind of leadership and continue to promote principles of peace that will make a world a safer place and make people in this country more confident that their future is secure. I also want to make sure that we get this economy going. And there are 2 very different paths the country can take. One is a path represented by the president, which at the end of 4 years would mean we'd have $20 trillion in debt, heading towards Greece. I'll get us on track to a balanced budget. America's going to come back, and for that to happen, we're going to have a president who can work across the aisle. I was in a state where my legislature was 87% Democrat. I learned how to get along on the other side of the aisle. We've got to do that in Washington. Washington is broken. I know what it takes to get this country back, and we'll work with good Democrats and good Republicans to do that. This nation is the hope of the earth. We've been blessed by having a nation that's free and prosperous thanks to the contributions of the greatest generation. They've held a torch for the world to see, a torch of freedom and hope and opportunity. Now it's our turn to take that torch. I'm convinced we'll do it. We need strong leadership. I'd like to be that leader with your support. I'll work with you. I'll lead you in an open and honest way. And I ask for your vote. I'd like to be the next president of the United States to support and help this great nation and to make sure that we all together maintain America as the hope of the earth. Thank you so much.
I'm Mitt Romney, and I approve this message.